Seen it, bright lights, big screen. It's one of the first attempts to bring a DVD board game to the Wii. If you don't know what a board game is, it's a game that you play on a board. But that's fairly obvious. This version encompasses popular movies. Then you give answers to the movie clips you just saw. But there is one other Seen It release for the Wii, which is nothing but scenes and questions about Twilight. I think it's probably played the same way, but I'm only going to focus on bright lights, big screen. This game can be played in a single player mode or a multiplayer one. The single player mode can be pretty dull at times, as the only options are a normal game mode or fast fire, but I'm going to get into all the modes a little bit later. The problem is the way the game is presented. It starts off promising enough with a somewhat entertaining host.
Round 1. We fade in. A handsome host stands at the ready. Close up on suit. It's Italian. It's a miracle. If you look really hard in this next clip, you might see my profile in a stain on the wall.
Nice lip synchronization, guys. That just looks horrible. Anyways, at least he's an entertaining lead-in. But after that, he goes quiet. What's the point of the host if he's not going to read us the questions? It would have made the game way more entertaining in my humble opinion. The multiplayer modes were just as limiting, with just a party mode or a normal mode. However, at least you have other people in the room to keep it entertaining. So I would say if you're going to play this game, find other people to play it with to make it at least a little fun. With that being said, it's still going to be a hard sell to get other people to play this game for an hour. There are 3 modes to play. Party play is kind of like an open-end party mode. Play now mode is a more structured gameplay with a certain number of rounds to play to determine a winner. And fast fire is a mode where they give you 5 minutes and you have to answer every question they give you. If you answer wrong, they're going to take some time away. The play now mode was the best for a multiplayer gameplay, as it let people come and go through the game anytime they want. So it gives party guests the opportunity to join a game or leave a game anytime they want. The controls were easy enough. You select the answer that you think is right by pushing the up, right, down, or left button on your D-pad. Occasionally, though, they'll tell you that you'll need to thrust upwards to buzz in to answer a question, which seems illogical, since you would think you would want to thrust downwards. But I'm happy to say it works either way, so it really doesn't matter. It's just weird that they told you to thrust upwards. The clips from the movies were actually quite surprising, since I was expecting clips from much older movies. However, most of the movies that you had to watch and answer questions about were either very recent releases or very famous movies. I was very impressed that they could get the rights to some of these movie clips in the game. Sometimes you would need to answer a question about a storyline of a movie, or even some modes had you interpret what a drawing was trying to tell you, or you'd have to decipher a pictogram. There are quite a few gameplay modes to play in the regular game. Seen It, bright lights, big screen was okay. I wish the creators had done a better job of making the presentation more fun. But right now the way it is, I really doubt a bunch of party guests are going to play the main game for too long. The play now mode is a good fix for this, but it is still pretty dull to play. The problem is that the game is just so plain and vanilla, it's hard to keep your interest for too long. It does come in at a reasonable price of $20, and sometimes you can even find it for half that price. If you like the Seen It board games, you might find some enjoyment in this title. But be warned, the presentation is very dull. But if you can handle that, I guess it's worth the price, especially if you can find it for $10.